And joining me now is a very special guest, actor, politician, former member of the National Commission for Women, Khushbu Sundar joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Khushbu Sundar. How do you see this report of the Hema committee that has created such a storm in the Malayalam film industry? Every day, fresh accounts of sexual harassment, exploitation and mistreatment faced by female actors. Is this something that you knew? Is this the worst kept secret, not just of the Malayalam film industry, or dare I say, of a lot of film industries in this country?
Rajdeep, to be very honest, this comes as a huge surprise to me. The names which have been taken by people, those who have been accused, I have worked with maximum 99% of them, I have worked with them. So it comes a huge surprise to me and a shock to me that this is the behavior of them. And I would say that they're just accused. They have not been proven guilty. So we will still call them accused. So it does come as a huge surprise. I wouldn't say is a best kept secret and these skeletons are tumbling out only now. We have seen a couple of allegations prior to this. Nobody took it seriously till this commission report came out. And let me remind you, this commission report was ready 5 years back and it is released only now. So the reports and the accusations you see were almost at least 10 to 12 years old, not lesser than that. So I think what the report says, I do not see that happening now. The kind of, they say that even the junior artists or the dancers, the kind of treatment is meted out to them. It's not there anymore. I run a production house and I know that the dancers are provided with vanity vans or proper rooms to change. A toilet is there. That if not, there are mobile toilets. And even junior artists, imagine if you have more than 100 or 100 junior artists, how do you provide caravans and the rooms for everyone? It's not possible in an outdoor location. But of course, they have been taken care and it's not that they have been left in lurch now.
No, so are you saying, therefore, are you saying that these allegations are over the top? Are you saying that they don't exist? Are you in that sense? Because there'll be people listening to you now who will say, is Khushbu Sundar playing down the gravity of the allegations that are being made?
I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm saying let there be a proper investigation, a thorough investigation. And I am somebody who has always stood by the women. Even when Bilkis Bano case happened, I spoke to you, Rajdeep. So I'm not somebody who's going to hold back my emotions or follow one particular line when it comes to protect women's dignity and her rights. I say this comes as a surprise. I haven't faced it except for one very stray incident, and I've been very open about it. And that was in a very, very early stage of my career when I was an absolute newcomer in the South.
What did you face? What did you face, ma'am? If I may ask for our viewers, say, what did you face when you first entered the industry?
I had not even started working in Tamil industry, and very indirectly there was one producer who kept this kind of a proposal to me, and I could grasp that where he's coming from. And all I did is I removed my slippers and I said, sir, I wear size 41, so you will get a whack here or you will take it in from the unit. And he backed off. He knew that you can't mess around with me. And I'm saying this is when I was an absolute newcomer in the South in Telugu. I just started doing Telugu films. But I had different reasons. Probably he was, I have a history of my father being abusive and probably he was sent by my father. I won't go into those details now because that's not relevant to what we are speaking. But I am saying that these kind of allegations have to be looked into it very, very seriously. You just cannot brush it off. You cannot put it in a corner and say, we'll discuss this later. I am upset that these names have come up. I'm extremely upset that this report has come 5 years late, because if these allegations are true, then imagine for the last 5 years, the same men could have been continuing to abuse and exploit other women too. And had this report been released 5 years earlier, probably we could have at least saved some more women who have been through this trauma and ordeal.
But you yourself say you worked with some of these stars. You never experienced any such behavior from them. However, what you're saying is you need to have a thorough investigation. This cannot be swept under the carpet anymore. And you actually are saying you are hopeful that things are now better than they were, let's say, 10 or 20 years ago. Am I correct? That there is greater...
Yes, I really hope. I really hope, because nobody has spoken about in Tamil cinema as yet. So I don't know where it's going to. And I'm not going to break it into the film industry that this happens. See, these kind of sexual exploitations happens in every field. It's not cinema alone. Yes, we are seen with a magnifying glass. Whatever happens, we sit and we discuss. Other places, probably they don't even discuss. But I am saying that if we can set things right, and I see this commission report, I see as, I see it as a warning to others that if you're going to misbehave with women, if you're going to exploit their vulnerability, if you're going to exploit their desperate status when they are in desperate need of work, and you lure them and you tell them that you rather make little these adjustments and you sleep with me, do me these sexual favors, and only then you will find work, or we will provide you work. I think let this be as a strict warning for men that they cannot go scot free. The karma is going to come back to them in this birth, and they have to face it.
But the truth is, how many women are willing to speak up? You know, the Hema committee at least gave some of these women, empowered them enough to speak up before the committee. Are women ready to speak up, ma'am? You know, there's been for the longest time, especially Hindi film industry, there would be the casting couch which would be spoken about, and many women did not come out openly and speak about it. Are women now more willing to speak out? Do you need a Hema committee, possibly not just for Kerala, a Hema committee, but across the country, so that women across industries can speak out?
Yes, they should. And I have been advocating that you don't need Hema committee to come out and speak. I'm saying if you are going through something, reach out, speak, because till you do not speak, till you do not have a dialogue, till you do not say that I have been abused, nobody's going to take you seriously. I completely understand that for a woman, it's very difficult to come out and open and say that I was exploited. First thing that hits her is a shock that why was I subjected to this? The second thing, it sets her own thinking, her own conscience starts working on her, psyching her. Did I give him a clue that I'm approachable? And the most important thing and the worst part is the society we live in becomes judgmental. They start victim shaming. They start questioning the victim. What did you do to make sure, for him to come and approach you? Probably you would have given him one finger, jo aaj ungli di hogi, aaj haath pakad raha hai. You would have been smiling and laughing to him too much. Probably you were being too nice to him. You know, when the victim shaming happens, the woman goes into kind of a shell, and she cringes, and she does not want to face the world. She does not really want to tell the world what she's been through.
But you're hopeful now that... Let me leave it there, ma'am. You raise very important points there. You know, worry is, of course, of victim shaming, but the hope, of course, is that what has happened in Kerala will now at least give more women across the country perhaps feel more empowered to speak out and speak out more boldly. Khushbu Sundar joining me a short while ago.